Greetings everyone, welcome to Wealth Creation Investing. My name is Forex Joe, and in this training session we're going to be talking about, are we asking too much for you to have a millionaire mindset if you're participating in a $4 trillion a day market? Well, those of you, as you read this disclaimer, we have this disclaimer all over the WC Investing website, and we do it to stay compliant. If you have not seen this disclaimer in the past, please stop this video at this time and review it as we continue. I like to show everyone the gears to embed in your mind the different type of trading styles, whether you are a scalper or day trader taking a look at the 15-minute chart going from left to right that has to rotate into the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. I start my work on a daily chart the previous 24 hours each and every day at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern New York time, and I'm looking to generate pips from left to right using a daily, weekly, and monthly chart, and there might not be as many trades as you would be participating in if you are a scalper or day trader. As I continue in the Forex markets, I continue to have light bulb moments. For those of you that are wanting to participate to learn a new vocation for life, we ask that you take a look at the Forex markets, as it will create more new millionaires in the 21st century than any other business. In today's session, I'd like to talk about the credo of the rich and the soon-to-be rich. It's all about having a mindset, a simple credo that wealthy investors understand. It's perhaps truer today than ever. Number one, don't be afraid, be smart. Humans tend to fear what they don't understand, and many people come into the Forex markets with unrealistic expectations. I've created mathematical and statistical analysis concepts that will allow you to participate in the most liquid market on earth today, and you will be a success if you stay the course. Number two, get good advice. In protecting your bankroll, and this is kind of like I use a gambler's mentality with everyone losing the types of money that they've lost over the past 4 or 5 years in the stock markets and real estate, or the loss of your jobs, we have moved to a new paradigm change in the 21st century from an industrial age to a service industry. So you now need to get good advice. You need to become educated. We're living in a new world, and you need to get educated in what is taking place that will allow you to generate a higher income. Don't get greedy. Don't have unrealistic expectations, whether you choose to participate in the Forex markets or any other market or any other where you are taking a look to increase your pay by having a job vocation change for life. You need to understand what you're investing in and why. What is your goal? What is your purpose of participating in the Forex market? You need to learn how to take profits. You need to know how to grasp opportunities and look for events that create opportunities. That's where it all starts. So if you would print this out and keep it next to you, this will allow you to be in the forefront of changing your current sense of direction, not only in life, but how to participate in the Forex markets. In educating yourself and dedicating the time required, we ask each and every person that gets involved in the Forex markets to give the Forex markets quality of attention. And as I put the rest of this up here so you can read it, I'll kind of go through this slide with you. You know, you can make money in the markets, but you can't do it by just putting your money in a 401k or IRA and hoping the market goes up forever. We found out very quickly from the real estate and also stocks that this does not transpire over a period of time. First, you have to educate yourself on some investing principles beyond the basics. Then you have to take the time to manage your money. Fact is, rich investors got that way by knowing when to buy, when to sell, and when to sell short. In the Forex markets, the one thing that I love about the Forex markets is that you'll have one currency pair that is strengthening and another currency pair is weakening. We love volatility in the Forex markets because it then goes outside of the channel for every 24 hours and you're able to catch trends. In catching these trends, you are actually putting money against money and a currency against another currency, and there's no better way to participate than having money trade against money. In fact, it's the most liquid market on earth today. There is a method to my madness of having a game plan in my trade alerts for both directions in every session. I'll have potential trade recommendations in our daily report on 22 currency pairs for both buy and sells. This allows me to not have to predict which way the markets are going to go, but be prepared in advance of the 24-hour session, and no matter what direction that the markets go, I'm sitting there like a lion in the jungle, the king of the jungle, waiting to jump on my prey and pick up particular and positive pips by having both buy and sell recommendations of the currency pairs that I'm trading. I'd like to share with you how to spend like a frugal millionaire, saving thousands while still spending. Many of you are currently in debt. You've been in debt. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen in the last year. It's happened over a period of time. If you want to change your sense of direction, not only in the Forex markets but in life, you must learn to get out of debt immediately. If you learn how to get out of debt, then you become not a slave of debt, but in turn you now are able to put up money, and you are allowed to have this money work for you, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have money working for you, then you will learn a word called compounding, and compounding will change your sense of direction for life. Frugal millionaires are unique thinkers when it comes to spending money. Number one, they can easily delay their need for gratification when purchasing. Many people out there have instant gratification when they were given an opportunity to get money, and that's how money works and the system works, is putting everybody on debt. They have to have you on credit to keep the system running in a fiat currency market, but that's for another webinar. Number two, frugal millionaires are resourceful in getting what they want by carefully timing their consumer purchases. They're always looking for sales. They're saving up to purchase and pay cash instead of going into debt and having to pay usury fees or interest. Number three, they make a living below their means painless. They enjoy life, but they don't have to drive the brand new car, the $50,000 to $100,000 car. They can get by in a much cheaper vehicle, which is much cheaper in insurance, much cheaper on gas, and allows them an opportunity to put that money to work for them. Number four, they don't like wasting anything, especially money. Number five, their sense of self-entitlement is highly minimized. Now we know this is a little bit different with what's just transpired with the elections, because many people coming out that are not making much money feel like they have an entitlement to the government taking care of them. But if you're a person who has self-entitlement and it's minimized, then what you want to look for is number six. Spending's okay with you, but depending on what you're buying, you're looking for appreciating versus depreciating assets. Once you buy a brand new vehicle, the minute you drive it off the lot, it drops in value $2,500 to $3,000. This is a depreciating asset. So why have a brand new vehicle unless you're going to pay cash for it and you're going to use that vehicle for the next 10 to 12 years? Then it becomes an asset instead of a liability. What we have here is a slide that you might want to stop and pay attention to. You want to be a millionaire, and let's say that you're starting at 40 years old. As we go to the left, it talks about the amount being invested per year. We look at 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 in three different categories. We have the average rate of return being 8%, 10%, and 12%, and we're talking about the years to $1 million by starting this process. In fact, if you were investing $3,000 per year, you got an average rate of return of 8%, it would take you 32 years to get to $1 million and allowing that to compound. So if you started when you were 40 years old, you'd be 72 years old because it would take you 32 years. What happens if you were 20? Some of you are in your 20s, some of you are in your 40s, some of you are baby boomers like myself, you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s. So you have to take a look at this with a different aspect up front. So basically we're looking at this at starting at 40 years, and if you have $10,000 to invest and you get an average rate of 12% return, it'll take you 18 years to get to $1 million. You'll be 58 years old. It's only 18 years. Somebody would say, well, how are you going to get 12% return? You can't even get 2% in money markets. That's where the Forex markets come in, where we look to try to get a 20 to 30% return per year. We keep everything simple. We keep it simplistic. By keeping it simple, we allow ourselves to set a goal of 200 pips a month. Anything over 200 pips a month, we consider that a blessing. But if you take 200 pips a month and you have $10,000, over a 3-year period, that's 36 months, and you allow it to compound, it will change your lifestyle. If you're putting in $10,000 every year, then it continues to grow, especially if you're generating 20 to 30%. So imagine if this was 24% instead of 12%, you would actually become a millionaire in 9 years. So anyone out there that's in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, if I told you right now that if you could generate 24% return a year, which is quite doable in the Forex markets, and it would take you 9 years if you were investing $10,000 per year into the Forex markets to accomplish this task, many of you would jump through hoops to try to get involved. Well, that's exactly what I'm telling you, and if you put this in perspective, it allows you an opportunity to participate. So what we need you to do is take a look at this, stop this video, write this information down, and make it kind of a roadmap for you to begin your new successful journey towards becoming a multimillionaire. The world economy hasn't improved one bit in the last 22 months, and we see nothing that tells us that this is going to change for the better. That's my quote, Forex Joe. Jim Rohn says you must take personal responsibility for your actions. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind. But ladies and gentlemen, you can definitely change yourself. You're not a tree. For those of you that are serious about changing your sense of direction and becoming not only just a millionaire but a multimillionaire and taking care of your family and trading money against money by using one currency pair against another, we'd love for you to check out Wealth Creation Investing. Check out Forex. My name is Forex Joe. I'd love to have an opportunity to be your coach and mentor. I want to thank you for taking time to attend this video webinar. Until we meet for the next time, those of you that are trading, may all the pips be with you. Godspeed.